Hey guys, Look here and welcome to another FIFA 20 SBC analysis video, and today guys I'm doing the SBC analysis for the new Flashback Hulk SBC. I will have a player review on him later on tonight. This is actually the second go of me recording this video, so you kind of are going to miss my initial reaction to the SBC because the fire alarm went off on our house. We were just cooking food basically, so it's all fine. Nothing of issue whatsoever, but of course I couldn't upload that video with like a massive fire alarm beeping out in the background. But even so, this SBC looks absolutely incredible. The first thing that I like about him is they position changed him from a right mid to a centre forward. He does have an 81 rated card, I believe, as a gold card that you can pack, an 86 rated screen card as a right midfielder, and now this centre forward card. And basically it's a flashback to celebrating his 2015-16 season when I believe he was with Zenit at the time. And of course he was a fantastic player both IRL and obviously has been quite a good player over the years in FIFA at the same time. And look at those stats. Absolutely insane. And in game, it's solid once again. 4-star, brilliant. High medium work rate, 5'10", that's all fine for a striker. And genuinely sensational stats across the board. The only two areas of the car which maybe aren't the greatest are the 80 agility and the 65 balance. But if you put something like a Maestro chem style, an artist chem style, maybe an engine, to get that balance up into the mid 70s, try and get that agility into the mid 80s, and it's happy days there. Yes, his positioning and finishing is kind of average for a striker at this stage of FIFA, but again, you could fix that. I think the sniper chem style would increase both his dribbling and his shooting stats, I believe so. 99 shot power and 95 long shots as well. Amazing strength. Nice passing stats, really good praise, and also two nice traits in the power free kick and the finesse shots as well, which is fantastic. And what's even better about this SBC is that he only requires an 86 rated squad for a Brazilian. Well, and obviously the CSL isn't the greatest league in the game. It's not bad, but it's obviously not the best at the same time. But for a Brazilian centre forward, I'm sure you might have icons in your team as well. He's absolutely fantastic. And do I now regret taking Belotti? I mean, Belotti's a fantastic card to use, but man, Hulk might be, I don't know, I might not do Hulk actually for this account. I'm not too sure. I'm going to do on my other account, my second account first, and review him on the second account, link him up with Douglas Costa. And if I like him on there, I'll do him on my main account, but I'm not entirely too sure yet because I do really like using that Belotti card. But Hulk is just fantastic. I actually want to see, this is what I didn't check before, what kind of increase he got in his stats between that 86 and the flashback card. Now, the fact that he's been position changes, obviously, happy days there. Was he given any weak foot or skill move upgrades? He was given a weak foot upgrade, which is again fantastic. So really happy about that. I'm kind of disappointed that technically with foot birthday still on, couldn't he have made him a 5-star weak foot? Maybe if they did, maybe he would have been too broken for this game potentially. But even so, did they change his work rates? No, they didn't. Okay, so they're still the same. But in terms of increases in stats between the two cards, 1 more pace, 3 more shooting, 1 more passing, 9 more dribbling, 3 more physical, and also 6 more defending. So it's a pretty big upgrade between the two cards. And there are other obviously decent strikers who are Brazilian at the same time. Obviously, he comes out of packs. His SBC comes out as a centre forward. So if you guys might want to use him as a cam, when I'm going to be reviewing him, I will be using him as a striker myself personally. You have got cards at the player moments, Joe. Obviously, the Ronaldo cards and the Peles and stuff like that. Kuna that you can get from the winter refresh at the foot birthday party bag SBC or something. He's a pretty nice card, to be fair. I don't know what he goes for actually in the market. I'd be interested to see what he does go for, because he's got some insane stats himself, and it's actually kind of similar to that Hulk card. He goes for about 250k, and that SBC for Hulk with an 86 rated score will probably be maybe around about 150k, well, probably about 200k actually. Yeah, about 200k, maybe even slightly more than that. But at the same time, Kuna on the market goes for about 250, and he'll probably cost more than Hulk, but obviously at the same time would be a tradable card, but lacks in the physicality that Hulk's got and stuff. But on the whole, it's a really good card. I don't think EA gave us any other SBCs today, but for people who are looking for a new striker, obviously people, I recommend going for that Belotti as well from the season objectives. He's a very good card as well to go for free. But it seems like a Brazilian player to go for, and only an 86 rated squad. You can still technically grind your way through this pack. I wouldn't recommend doing the FUT 20 pack. It's just a complete rip-off. No team leagues needed, which is obviously fantastic. There's nothing really else that you can grind, unfortunately, but you can still go for these 80 plus packs. Maybe you got gold rares in your club and stuff, so you can do those, and obviously try and put those in towards doing maybe this Flashback Hulk SBC. He's there for 6 days as well, so you can really grind for this card. And do I think he's worth it? For every single person watching this video, I say yes. Even as a super sub, I think it'd be a really good card to use. With that, also the weak foot upgrade, I think he just fits this game, and I think he's going to be very, very solid. I'm very impressed with this SBC, and I will have a player review out on him tonight. I'm going to be for a few hours because I've got to like eat and then switch over to the second account and stuff like that, but I will have a review up on him later on tonight. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.